I've been on Tekken 8 for the last few weeks, and I've been absolutely loving it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a fantastic fighting game. But it had me thinking, where are the other 3D fighting games? Where are they? Like, there's nothing out there really new to play. And I did not know some of the information when I started to research a little bit. Um, Dead or Alive, I was playing that, Dead or Alive 5. I was playing that not too long ago, and I was like, well, what's up with Dead or Alive 7? Well, come to find out, which I should have known this, but the main, creator or developer or, the founder of Dead or Alive, he's moved over to Tekken. Now, I did not know this until I looked it up. So for all intents and purposes, Dead or Alive 6 is the last Dead or Alive. I don't think there's another one coming out. And to be quite honest with you, some of the microtransactions in Dead or Alive was like egregious. But I always thought the gameplay was phenomenal. I mean, I played it like forever. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I remember in the background while I was like I was working around the house and I was listening to Triple KO. Shout out to Triple KO, Maximilian Matt Muscles, Justin Wong, phenomenal podcast. He talk about fighting games. In the Soul Calibur episode, they talked about how the lead developer or the lead designer or something like that, I can't remember his name, he bet his career basically on the next Soul Calibur game, which was Soul Calibur 6. And it did sell okay, but it wasn't enough for them to bring out Soul Calibur 7. So that's gone. Now we're looking at Virtual Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. This is a PS3 game that's still running, pretty well on PS5, I would think. I mean, I played it on PS4. I've been waiting for Virtual Fighter 6 since probably 2011, 2012. It's been 10 years and they still, I don't think, will they come out with a Virtual Fighter 6? I don't know. And I think that's it. You just have Tekken. Tekken's like the only one last game standing. I'm sitting around here looking at other 3D fighting games that are out there. Is there anyone that's on the a rise that we can still play? I mean, not necessarily still play, but a game that's pretty much recent. I mean, yeah, you have some games that are out there, but they're not as new as the games I just mentioned. So I'm looking at this now like this may be it. Like Tekken is probably like the last one. Tekken 8 is like the last one standing when it comes to 3D fighting games. So I'm kind of bummed out about that. I mean, is there any other ones that I don't know about? Because I've been out there looking. Maybe I don't know if you guys know. Please put a link down in the comment section, or not just the link, but just let me know in the comment section. What is it? Because I'm in EA Sports coming out of UFC. I don't count that, But it's like we don't we don't have nothing, and I'm kind of disappointed about that. I mean, I have a lot of older games that are 3D fighting games, but I mean, outside of that, I mean, there's nothing new. And don't get me wrong, I think Tekken 8 is phenomenal. Like I said, I've been playing it like crazy. I still play Dead or Alive 5. I don't play too much of Dead or Alive 6. But I think 5 is a slightly better game. I haven't played much of Soul Calibur 6. I need to get back on that though, because I thought that game was great. But speaking of any of these games, because I even with Virtual Fighter, speaking of, if these games if they can do it, I don't know if they will be able to. I would love to see a collection of like the Soul Calibur series, which I know Namco don't do a really good job of that. Virtual Fighter would be nice to have a collection of those games on, like a compilation. Dead or Alive kind of did that already. If you have an Xbox, you basically could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on one console. Obviously, you could play it on your Xbox One. So you or your Xbox Series. So you kind of got everything for Dead or Alive that you can get. But it would be nice to see them remake Soul Calibur 3 or just, re-release it without the bugs. Because Soul Calibur 3 has a really bad save bug and you can't save your progress on PS2. As far as Virtual Fighter go, I would like for them to, do a compilation of those as well. And to be honest, with them being on the Sega, that would probably be the easiest game right now to make a successor, make a Virtual Fighter 6, because Sega is still going. I just don't know what it's like with the development team over there that they actually do Virtual Fighter. I don't know, but I feel that these are games that's going to be lost. These are games are going to be lost in time, and it kind of sucks that Dead or Alive made it to 6 games. Soul Calibur made it to 6. I think Soul Calibur had a couple spinoffs too. Virtual Fighter made it to 5. With 5 was it was remade like 2 or 3 times, and I think Virtual Fighter 4 has 4 and Evolution. But it's really disheartening when you think about it, because I was sitting here like, well, what's up with the other games? Because like I said, I've been playing a lot of Tekken 8, but all the other games are gone. And I'm sitting here thinking back like there's not gonna be a sequel to any of these, and we're pretty much stuck. Now, this is a lot of content. Even if you don't get like a compilation or anything like that, you still could get these games for a pretty good price. Especially like, the Soul Calibur games, and the Soul Calibur games have a lot of replay value. Dead or Alive, kind of the same way. 5 and 6 are kind of like really similar. If you really want my opinion, I think you should just get 3. Dead or Alive 3 is like probably like top tier Dead or Alive in my opinion. 4 was good, but 3 it's just something about 3 is just phenomenal. As far as Virtual Fighter, I mean, you can't go wrong with Virtual Fighter 2, 4, or 5. I think 4 is actually pretty amazing, and that may be your best bet. And that one was in a physical. Well, you can get Virtual Fighter 5 in physical form too, but it's not a definitive version. Like, you'll still be missing stuff that's in the Ultimate Showdown, which is digital only. But I'm just sitting here. I'm looking at these other games that are out here that may be 3D. That's out. I don't know. I really don't know. Looking at this whole list that's here on Wikipedia, this is probably something I'm kind of blind in the dark about if anybody knows other games. But me, is all I know is Tekken, Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur, and Virtual Fighter. Those are the 4 that I know that's been current. All the other ones are like older games or whatever the case may be. But as far as newer games, we're not going to get one. I don't see one no time soon. But it's a game that needs to be released, but don't want to talk about that. They really need to do something with Rival Schools. Talking to you, Capcom. Like, seriously, like Rival Schools is just, I mean, they like Capcom don't really acknowledge any of their 3D stuff. They rarely acknowledge it. I mean, you got Rival Schools, you got Final Fight Revenge, you got the Street Fighter EX stuff. They don't care about none of that stuff, and it's kind of bad, And SNK got a couple of games too, but I mean, I'm not really gonna go with the Maximum Impact stuff right now. That's a whole nother story that we can go down. And I know JoJo's Bizarre's Adventure. That one maybe was recent as well, but I don't know if that's is that a 3D game? I know it was playing out on the PS4, but I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. I'm gonna get up out of here because I could just ramble about this. This is like kind of depressing. Because the more I think about it, now I'm thinking about Bloody Roar, and man, Bloody Roar is another great game. I might have to play that as well. All right, y'all, man. I'm out of here, man. This kind of got me mad now. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Peace.